What if everything you believed about growing up was wrong? At 14 years old, I thought life was simple and there's so much time to figure things out. By 18, I felt this overwhelming pressure to have every single thing planned in my life. And now, I'm just 20 days away from turning 24 years old. I've realized that I was almost wrong about every single thing. In the last 10 years, life has taught me 5 powerful lessons that changed the way I think, act, and live. If you're anywhere between 14 to 23, these lessons could save you from making the same mistakes that I also did. Stick with me till the end because the last one, that's the one that truly changed the way that I approach towards life. The biggest lesson I've learned is this: start before you actually feel ready. When I wanted to start making videos, I was scared and I was paranoid. I kept thinking, what if people don't like my videos? Or what if I make a lot of mistakes in my videos? Or what if I do something blunder? But then I asked myself, if I don't start right now, where will I be next year? The answer itself scared me more than starting. So I made my first video. It was not perfect, not even close to perfect, but it got me to make another and another and another. That's when I learned something very important, that you don't need to be perfect to start something. All you need to do is start. You will never feel fully ready to do anything in your life. I wasn't ready for my college, for moving out, or the first job, or even for YouTube. But every time I started something new, I figured things out on the go. And that's how we actually grow. Now, I want you to take one tiny step towards your goal. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be something. We all have to understand one thing in life. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes later. So, start messy, start scared, start unsure, but start. One day, you'll look back and thank yourself for being brave enough to just start. The second thing, people think that life will give them a break after a bad phase. I used to believe that too, but life doesn't work that way at all. When I was 11, I lost my mom. I thought that's the worst that it can get, right? But at 18, I lost my dad too. But after that, life kept hitting me harder again and again. So here's what I learned. This doesn't just stop. The challenges and struggles will keep coming until our last breath. But the question that we have to ask isn't why they happen, but how do we respond to them? My mom and dad taught me one thing, that you have to rise back up no matter what happens. And that's exactly what my sister and I did. We didn't ask why or we didn't blame anyone. We just kept moving forward. The thing is that you can't run away from your problems. They will find you whoever you are. When you face them, no matter how hard they are, you grow stronger. And remember that life doesn't get any easier. You do and we all do. Every time you get back up, you rise, and that's how you'll move forward. Third thing. Now, let me tell you something very simple but very important. Many of us feel stuck because we think big changes require big efforts, right? I used to feel the same. But I learned something very powerful. Small daily actions can bring big changes in your life over time. Imagine this. You want to speak better, learn something new, or get healthier. If you improve a little every single day, it may not feel like much right now. But after a year, you will see a big difference. And in 5 years, your life could completely change. And that's the power of compounding. A year ago, I was very unhappy with my skills, my goals, and my life. I started small, reading a few pages, working out 3 times a week, and setting my goals. At first, to be honest, it felt like nothing was happening. But now, I can see and you also can see how much my life has become better, right? If you feel stuck or lost, remember this. You don't need to do everything all at once, but start small and stay consistent, and that's what matters. Over time, small and tiny steps can take you very far in life. Trust me, your life can and will improve if you just keep going. Fourth lesson. If there's one thing that can change your life, that's curiosity. Being talented and smart is good, But if you're not curious, you'll not go far. Talent and smartness can help you at start, but it's curiosity what keeps you learning, improving, and moving forward in life. I didn't go to big colleges like IITs or IIMs. I studied in a regular school and college. I wasn't the most talented person or the smartest person in the room, but one thing changed my life is curiosity. In my job, on YouTube, or in life, I always ask myself, how can I learn more? How can I get better? Even when I didn't know much, my curiosity pushed me to keep trying. Slowly, I learned new skills and achieved things I never thought possible. Curiosity is like a key. Talent can open the first door for you, but curiosity is what opened all the doors in your journey. It's not just about asking questions or anything. It's about wanting to know more and taking action. So no matter what, always stay curious in whatever you do. Now let me ask you this. What's your dream life? Are you thinking about the big house, the fancy car, and the perfect job and an amazing family? I used to think that too. But this year, something changed my perspective completely. My goal for this year is to hit 10,000 subscribers. But I might reach it or I might not. But you know what? I'm very happy because I worked very hard to get here. Every day I do what I love and I enjoy the process, and that to me is the dream life. There was a time where I thought happiness came from achieving big milestones. But every time I hit a goal, I'd already be chasing the next one. That's when I realized that the dream life isn't a destination but a journey. It's about doing the work that you care about and enjoying little moments and building meaningful relationships. All of you should try this. At the end of each day, think about one thing that made you very, very happy. For me, it's writing the script at 1 a.m. so that I can share this with all of you. It's a small thing, right? But it makes me happy because I love doing this. For you, it's maybe watching this video or talking to a friend or doing something you love. Actual happiness is in these moments. I also want to hear of what's the one thing that made you happy, so tell me in the comments. To sum it all up, life isn't just about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about starting, learning, failing and starting again and failing and enjoying the process. Every small step that you take today can bring you closer to your goals. Thank you so much for joining me today, and one more thing. I'm also working towards achieving my big goal, which is 10,000 subscribers. It might not happen, but you can help me achieve it. So if you haven't subscribed, please do it. And also tell me what's the first step that you will take today from this video, and let me know in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.